Something big is brewing in Edmonton, and you're gonna want the full scoop. There's serious chatter about a move that could shake the walls. Rumors flying about the Oilers making a push for a disgruntled winger. And to top it all off, one of our own just bagged a massive award as the best in the entire NHL. It's heating up fast. Folks, if you bleed copper and blue, hit that subscribe button now. Let's smash that 1K goal and prove oil. Country is the loudest and most loyal fan base in the league. If you've been keeping an eye on what's been going down this summer, you know something's brewing behind the scenes in Edmonton. New GM, Stan Bowman isn't wasting any time, already moving some chess pieces. We've seen names like Ike Howard and Andrew Mangiapane come in, and yeah, expectations are rising. But you know that feeling when the fans want a boom, a real headline maker that jolts everyone off their seats. That's the kind of buzz we're living with right now. It's not panic, far from it. But as Alan Mitchell from The Athletic put it, there's a hunger for something seismic. And when we say seismic, we're talking about a move that shifts the entire season or even the franchise. Sure, it's still July, lots of time before puck drop. August could get wild. The GM's phone could light up any day. But is there really a name out there that fits what this city is craving? Now let's get into the sore spot goaltending. Fans know it's been a tough ride lately between the pipes. The free agent market's basically bone dry. Guys like Silovs and Jerry didn't move the needle. John Gibson could have made sense, but the Oilers passed. What's left? Peter Orbrick, the new goalie coach, and hope that he can get the best out of Skinner and Picard. On the back end, things are looking a bit brighter. Jake Wallman came in, and the hope is he'll build something solid with Darnell Nurse. Mark Stewart's taking over the defensive coaching and wants to overhaul the way this team defends. But if there's a shot at landing a right-handed D with some weight, Bowman's pulling the trigger, no hesitation. And this one's wild. Earlier this summer, there were whispers that Nurse might be part of a trade. Some folks even said the team asked about his no-trade clause. The response? Nurse posted a meme on socials saying, "Why you always lying?" That shut things down real quick. Up front, youth's gonna get a shot. Ike Howard and Matt Savoy will have the chance to prove themselves. Mangiapane is trying to rediscover that spark he had in Calgary. And Bowman, he's keeping his ears open. If the right winger comes up last minute, we might see another splash, but for now, nothing's close. Now, here's the kicker. What if the Oilers' biggest move isn't coming this summer at all? What if the real shocker drops in 2026? That, when the team could be sitting on over $40 million in cap space with 16 contracts coming off the books. Could Bowman be playing the long game? So what do you think? Oil Country, can we wait it out until 2026? Or is it go time right now? Drop a comment, share this with your crew on socials, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update out of Edmonton. Let's keep the conversation going and keep building this community. And if you thought that last update was hot, buckle up. What's coming next could flip the whole season on its head. We're talking behind the scenes, buzz, frustrated players on the block, and potential moves that could shake up the league. Something big is coming, and we're diving into every detail. Stick around, this is just getting started. You can already feel it in the air, something's up. The NHL rumor mill doesn't take a summer vacation. And if you're a fan of a team that thinks long term, this one's gonna keep you hooked. After a busy offseason in Edmonton, management is still out there, hunting. And now, a new name is being floated around. Word is, there's something developing out of Columbus. Potential piece that could slot perfectly into the Oilers' puzzle. While things are heating up around the league, one particular story grabbed headlines. A skilled winger wants out, and his team's already admitted they're listening to offers. Now picture this, Edmonton, looking for youth, speed, and cap-friendly talent, landing right in the mix. But before I tell you who this player is, and why he could be a huge fit for the Oilers, let me ask you this. Do you think it's worth gambling on young players with injury history but big upside? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to share this with your NHL buddies and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. The player in question is Jagger Chinakov, winger for the Columbus Blue Jackets, just 24 years old. He's officially asked for a trade. His agent posted it publicly, and GM Don Waddell confirmed the request is real, and talks are ongoing. Chinakov mentioned misunderstandings with the coach, and said he's ready for a new environment. Waddell isn't desperate to move him, but made it clear he's open to offers, especially if the return helps right away. That's where the Oilers could make their move. Cap space is tight, but guys like Mattias Janmark, plus a prospect or draft pick, could make a deal possible. Chinakov's contract is around $2.1 million. Not easy, but not out of reach either. Despite missing over 100 games in 4 seasons, Chinakov showed flashes of promise. He had 16 goals in 53 games last season. Not too shabby for a young player, still finding his stride. He checks the boxes: young, fast, and affordable. The dream scenario would be pulling this off without shaking up the current roster too much. And hey, Chinakov was a first-rounder. If he's used right, there's still big-time potential there. He could be just what this secondary scoring group needs. But is it worth the risk? With few ready-made offensive options in the system and a need to add cheaper talent, Chinakov could be a smart gamble if the price is right. So now it's your turn. Should the Oilers jump in on this deal? Don't go anywhere yet. The next story's a bombshell. We've got scoop on a possible blockbuster trade. Hush-hush details no one's talking about. And a bold vision from inside Oilers HQ. You'll want to hear what's really going on. Stay locked in. This ride's just getting wild. And just when you thought this season already gave us all the surprises, it's time for more. Huge recognition just landed on our guy wearing number 29. Edmonton's still the hockey capital of the world, and this right here proves it. We're beaming with pride. We've all gotten used to seeing McDavid rack up trophies. But today, folks, it's Leon Draisaitl stealing the spotlight. And the reason you're gonna want to hear this is emotional, it's powerful, and it's well-deserved. Let's not forget, Draisaitl's been putting up monster numbers year after year. Genius level plays, ridiculous consistency, and moments that make jaws drop. What he's done for this city is nothing short of legendary, and now the world is finally giving him his flowers. And if you think this is just about stats, think again. In the playoffs, the guy put the team on his back: goals, assists, clutch moments. When the pressure's on, he shows up every single time, keeping that standard year after year. Unreal. So here it is. Leon Draisaitl was just named NHL Player of the Year at the 2025 ESPYs. That's right, the German powerhouse who made Edmonton his home is now getting global recognition. First ever winner from Germany. Only the 4th European ever. Let that sink in. And here's the cherry on top. It's the 4th straight year an Oiler has taken this award. 3 times with McDavid, now Draisaitl. Edmonton doesn't just have stars. We've got generational icons reshaping the league. And even with all that hardware, they're still just regular guys. Draisaitl and McDavid didn't even show up to the ceremony. They were too busy lacing up in a local amateur league game in Ontario. Just out there having fun with the fellas. That's who they are. They didn't score, lost the game 6-2. But their presence alone lit up the arena. Kids will be telling that story for years. Even the ref joked the goalie had to stand on his head to stop the NHL's best. Now you tell me, Oil Country has Draisaitl already cemented himself as the greatest European to ever wear the orange and blue? Or is there still another chapter left to write? If you're feeling that pride too, smash that share button, drop a comment on what this award means to you, and hit subscribe. Around here, we celebrate every win together. Let's keep this momentum rolling. Next stop, the Cup.